In this video, we are going to take a look at the audio editor. The audio editor is in the tools. When you click on it, you can click on the audio editor and will bring you up the auditor link. And here it is. You can click on it and it will bring up the audio editor, which is this screen here. Before we going to take a look at this, we have to upload some files so that you can start to editing your audio. So if we go back here and if you click on my media files and under sound, if you click on that, it will show you a list of sounds, which currently I have 2 files uploaded. You can upload your file by click on the upload files link over here. Click on it and wait for a minute, and it will give you the dialog that you can upload your files. So if you click on browse and if you choose any of the file here, let's say I want to upload this mermaids, now click open and I'll click upload. Just be sure that you have the copyright permission when you're uploading the files or when you're dealing with any audio files. So we're gonna have to wait for another minute. So when it's done, it's gonna try to store the file on that server. So when it's done, the OK button gonna enable, and then you just click OK, and it's show up there. So if we go back to our audio editor, and we click on my media files, and you have to wait like a minute, depending on how many audio files you have uploaded. The more you have, the longer you have to wait. So here it is. I have 3 files uploaded. Let's take a look at the audio editor. On the top, we have the button that you can play forward and backward, and in the middle is the duration that is the display of the current duration of your audio clip. And here you can create your own audio. And this button is called split, where you can split the audio clip into different tracks. Like you want to cut out some of the clip, then you can use this and split it up, and then you delete the one that you split it and you keep the one that you want. And here is the delete button that you need, and here is the add marker. Here is on the left hand side in the middle is the timeline. You see that there is a number. This is the track number that you can play around with it, and the color code here that you can choose different color to make it more obvious to you, or something that you want to keep track of when I choose red. So at the right hand side, we have the media files, sound files, and all those are these files browser that you can browse to different files that you want to bring it in. So for now, we're going to play with these 3 files. So if I want to edit this 3 files and combine them into one, then the first thing I want to do is I'm going to click on the storm, hold it, drag it to any of the track that I want from 1 to 8. For now, just leave it on the first track. And there it is. If you want to move the clip, move your mouse cursor over to the clip and then hold it down, and then you can move it around. You can also move to different track by just dragging it around like that. So for now, I'll just move it to this. And since this track is kind of too long, I want to reduce it. What I can do is I want to go to the tail and put my mouse cursor there. Click on the arrow key, the arrow icon. Click on it, hold it, and then just drag it down. That's going to reduce the duration of the clip. Let's say I want to add another clip in, this one. I want to add it in front, so I'll add it to the second track. And since this clip is still too long, so I want to reduce it. I'll go to the end and I'll go drag it and drag it until this. I put a stop here so that when the first thing you play, you're gonna play the second track until this duration. You're gonna jump into the first track and continue playing. So let's say I want to split this track up into two. For some reason, for some reason if I don't like a certain sound, a specific point of time of that clip, then I can just split it up. Just split. It will split up the two track. So let's say if I don't like the remaining of this clip, I can just hit delete and it will delete that. For now, I want to keep it. Another thing that you can do is bring this another clip in if you have so many track or clip that you want to add. So you can bring it in. This is my third clip. So I'm gonna remove. So I'm gonna shrink it down, and I will shrink it down until here. So now I have three separate track that I can edit. So let's see. You click on that, drag it around, and we can now test it. Get star. Well, that's not a good editing anyway. Anyway, at least, but this is for demonstration purpose. So basically, you can edit the clip, you can cut it out, you can move it around, and then mix this until you are happy with it. When you're done, you can click on the save button on the top left, save it, and this will save into your media file, and then you click OK, it will save it. If you want to share this file to public, then make sure you can just leave it unchecked. If not, uncheck it. For now, just cancel. So that's a quick tutorial on how you can use the audio editor, and thank you for watching.